In this last problem, 23, we're given the g of x, the function, the set of instructions called g. Here's what it does to x. It squares it, multiplies it by 3, subtracts double that x value, and then adds 18. Now, I haven't drawn this for a while, but I'm going to draw it now just so we keep it in mind. Here's what a function does, right? This is my picture of a function. We have our input values over here. Then we have our computing instructions here. This is where we store the computing instructions. Now, in our case, computing instruction says whatever comes in, you do this to it. And then you store, once you compute or transform, you store the outputs in this box over here. These are the output values, and these are the computing instructions. So what we're doing is whatever number you put in here, now we're going to call these numbers x's, right? These are x's. Now, whatever number you put in, you put some number in, right? Pick some number. Now, we're going to pick these. We're going to pick 0, -2, 2, and then negative x. And okay, so you pick that number. What do? You put it in here, and then what do you do to it? Whatever number you put in, you square it, then you triple it, then you subtract 2 times that number, then you add 18. So let's start here with part A. In part A, we want to find what is g of 0. All right, so now what's coming in is a 0. So put 0 in here. It's going to look like this. I'm going to get 3 times, now the x is holding a place for 0, so I'll get 3 times 0 squared minus 2 times 0 plus 18. All right, well, this is 0. This is 0. This is 18. So g of 0 is 18. All right, so here's what's happening. You input, let me write that so it's even readable. I can't even read that. Okay, so here's what's happening. You input 0 and you get out 18. All right, that's what's happening here. So g of 0 is equal to 18. Input a 0, convert it to an 18. Now, what about part B? Part B says, what is g of -2? All right, so just replace the x's. Replace this x. Replace this x and this x with -2. So put a -2 here and here. Replace all the x's with -2. It looks like this. This is going to be 3 times, now be careful with the negatives, -2 squared minus 2 times -2 plus 18. All right, this is going to give us 3 times, now -2 squared is 4. Minus 2 times -2 is going to be a plus 4 plus 18. There's a 12 plus 4 plus 18. So we get 16 plus 18. Looks like a 34 to me. So g takes a -2 and converts it to a 34. Now what about part C? All right, let's take a look at C. What does g do to a 2? All right, so put a 2 in here now. It's going to be 3 times 2 squared minus 2 times 2 plus 18. This is 3 times 4. Now, -2 times 2 is -4 plus 18. Now we're at 12 minus 4 plus 18. How about 12 minus 4 is 8 plus 18. We get a 26. All right, so I'll write it here. You put in a 2, and g converts it to a 26. Now, in part D, I'll do it here. Part D, what we're putting in is the opposite of x. Okay, so what does this do? All right, so just do what we did before. What did we just do? Whatever number was in here, we just inserted it right there. Right? Whatever number we put in, we just put it right there. So now what's here is a -x. So replace all the x's with -x. It'll look like this. This is going to be 3 times -x squared minus 2 times -x plus 18. So this is 3 times, now -x squared. What is this? Negative x times negative x, positive x squared. Now, negative 2 times negative x, I'm over here. Negative 2 times negative x is positive 2x, and then plus 18. Okay, now I'm just going to write it like this. 3x squared plus 2x plus 18. So that is g of negative x. That's the best we can do for that. Now, in part E, what we're going to put in now is a 1 minus t. All right, so what do you do with this 1 minus t? Just like we did in all the other problems, whatever you see inside here, right, that's an x, right? What do you do with this x? You replace this x with 1 minus t, so replace all the x's with 1 minus t. So put the 1 minus t here and the 1 minus t here. So now we are going to get 3 times 1 minus t squared minus 2 times 1 minus t plus 18. All right, now we need to deal with this. If you know what it is by the rule, that's great. You can just say it to yourself and write it. But if you're not sure, let's just say 1 minus t squared is 1 minus t times 1 minus t. So multiply everything in here through everything in here. Everything in here by everything in here. All right, so what are we going to get here? 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times negative t is negative t. Okay, I did the 1 all the way through. Now, come over to here. Negative t times 1. Negative t times 1 is negative t. And then, negative t times negative t is positive t squared. Now, what have we got? We've got 1, negative t minus another t. I've got minus 2 t's plus t squared. All right, so now I've got this part right here. Right, so here's what we are. I have 3 times 1 minus 2t plus t squared minus, now take the negative 2 through. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative t is plus 2t, and then plus 18. Now, multiply through by the 3. Here, here, and here. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times negative 2t. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. I've got t's. And then 3 times t squared is plus t squared. And then I've got a minus 2 plus 2t plus 18. Okay, let's combine terms. What do we have? I'm going to do the t squareds and the t's and then the numbers. Okay, so what have I got here? I've got a t squared, so I'm going to write the t squared. Do it up here. Now, how many t's? There's negative 6, and then you lose 2. Oh, no, not that one. You gain 2, right? You're down 6, negative 6, and then you add 2 more. So now I'm only down 4. So negative 4t. And then I've got 3 minus 2, which is 1, plus 18. So 1 plus 18 is plus 19. There we go. All right, so this is g of 1 minus t.